Hi guys, that's me here. I'm back at the top ring for my shoes, and as you can see today we played Chelsea away in the Premier League. It's going to be a really tough match. I think it's probably it's the one I'm most worried about since we last lost all of 2 years ago in the Premier League, which is an insane run. So to have it end now wouldn't be terrible, but again, I want to keep it going to the end of the season. So hopefully we can win or at least get the draw. Chelsea currently sitting in fourth. They got a pretty decent team. Pedro's a former Sampdoria, I believe it is. I think it's Sampdoria. And he's supposed to be like a wonder kid or whatever. Let's have a look at him actually. Yeah, you can see he's only 22. He's already got some good stats. Really fit player. 18 stamina, 16 natural fitness. Looks like a bit of a box-to-box midfielder, or maybe a let's take a look actually. Yeah. I actually have a scout report on him, although I don't remember getting one unless it was on him when he was back at Sampdoria maybe. But the rest of the team, everyone pretty much knows them. Ada McGeady, people should probably know. Tom Huddleston, we sold them. Well, actually no, we sold them to City, and then they must have sold them to them. Anyway, let's get on to our team. So it's Lloris in goal, Jones, Dede, Samba, and Crescito at left back. I'm playing Alaba in midfield. He can play there. Because, well, let's see, Sandro and Vidal are both suspended, and Sandro's injured. Vidal's suspended, Sandro's injured. I could play, what's his face, Hamsik there and play Fellaini there, but I thought, I wanted a central midfielder on the bench, so I've gone for these two in the middle and Crescito at left back. Hopefully it works out. So it's Fellaini and Alaba in the centre. Valencia, Bale on the wings, and Cavani and Falcao up front. Obviously Adebayor on the bench. He has had a good run recently, but I'm going to leave him on the bench anyway. I think Cavani's just that little bit better, really, to be honest. Mata, Skirtle, Huddleston has a foul from Fellaini. Oh, it didn't take long for that to happen, did it? Azpilicueta. With not conceding a goal really early on, that would really help our chances. Score within the first 10 minutes, that'd be brilliant. Fellaini's been booked 2 minutes in, 2 fouls, and that is a really massive blow. I mean, you never see Azpilicueta taking long throws in real life, do you? I don't know. It's just a bit strange to me how some players seem to have really good long throws and they never do it in real life. I don't know, but we should have defended better in all fairness. Torres is kind of just free there. He's got someone with him, but he kind of drifts off and allows Torres to take that shot. Poor defending, it's got to be said. My defending set pieces has been far from perfect. I mean, he says that, but we don't often concede from set pieces, do we? I very rarely concede a corner. And a throw-in, it's barely a set piece. And that's a goal back. Falcao, the former Chelsea target, has scored against them. But they wish they'd signed him now. Sorry, I've got a... yeah. Anyway, Valencia whips it in. Falcao just heads it into the top corner. Nice, really nice header that. Yeah. But Berbatov has taken the lead away at City, so that'd be really good if they lost. And we, well, didn't lose. If we could expand our gap on them even more, that'd be good. Even by just the 1 point today, that'd be good. A point away at Chelsea, especially with a weakened team as it is today, definitely nothing to be frowned upon. Be a good effort. 2 players already with yellow cards though. Slightly worrying. Don't want to go down to 10 men again. Likelihood was from the start of the game that Fellaini was coming off anyway for Hamsik, so I'm sure that happened. I don't really want to have to bring off Dede, but if it looks like he's gonna get a red card, then I have to get him off. Thank God McGeady's been injured. I always like when one of their starting players gets injured. A bit mean to say that, but that's just me. I like to have a little bit of a helping hand, but that's a goal from Cavani at the back post, and that's what I mean about sticking Cavani at the back. It wasn't a header, I don't believe that, but it's always good to have a striker who's good in the air, but also good with his feet at the back post. So either stuff like that or a header at the back post could happen from a corner quite easily, and again it's another corner from it's another goal from a corner. And I think we scored so many of those this season. I can't even begin to tell you how. All our goals basically come from well, either Valencia cutting inside, or a cross to either, you know, a cross, whether it be a low cross, high cross, to our strikers, or corner. That's basically all our goals. I'd say it's 90% of our goals. Valencia does score a lot of goals just cutting inside, but sometimes he just smacks it wide, so it's a bit annoying. I don't like him taking long shots. So, oh, Samba hit the bar there. I believe it was Samba anyway, with the header. It's really unfortunate that. Bale again with a corner, Dede, and it's 3-1. Chelsea's can't defend set pieces. That was it's Tottenham sending out a title warning here. We really are, especially if City lose. Skirtle's terrible in the air though, isn't he? It's 2 now that he's just kind of let go. Okay, it wasn't him actually, it wasn't all his fault, but you know, it's got to be said. Chelsea don't look too great. It's 4-1. How on earth is it 4? I saw it was 3-1. So I'm just gonna have to go and check the overview here. Falcao. Oh yeah, there's Valencia's as well, wasn't there? Wow, 4-1 at half time, that's insane. Okay, well we're going into the second half now. I brought on Hamsik for Fellaini because Fellaini's got that yellow card. He's looking a little bit tired. I've got to get it to stop pause. What do I do? See, I very rarely have to do that, so I always forget. I've done it about twice in Football Manager 2013 all together. You know, having to find the actual pitch. I just don't know where it is because I normally just watch the match. I don't really bother about, you know, much other stuff. Just 1 second. And we're back. Okay, here we go. Got a free kick. You know, really we should not be conceding 3 goals from here on in. So, here on out, here on in. Yeah, so we should really be winning this match. Hopefully we can get a couple more, you know. If we can beat Chelsea, you know, quite well on their own patch with a weakened team, that would just be brilliant, you know. And Falcao stuck it in, and it really just seems Falcao's a lot more hungry than most defenders. I don't know what it is. He does just seem to want it more. Against like all defenders. You know, here we go, look. He just sticks a leg out, or even a head out. Diving header and straight from Terry's feet, and Terry really should have just cleared it, but he couldn't because what's his face? Right, Bale's looking tired, so I'm going to get him off because we are 5-1 up against Chelsea. We have these mental scorelines, don't we? We seem to have them. Was it 7-1 against United? Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to get Zaha on. Stick Valencia on the right, left, sorry. I'll leave it for now. So yeah. So we seem to beat the big teams by quite a lot and then struggle against the small teams. Well, not necessarily struggle, but you know what I mean. In terms of man match, it could go to pretty much anyone. Valencia's had a good game. He's set up 2, I think, and scored 1. Falcao's obviously got the 2 goals. Dede's been solid at the back. Got the goal as well, obviously. All teams play pretty well, but there's so many players who could get man of the match. I guess it just depends how they play for the rest. Zaha, can he? Oh my God, Zaha's actually done something good. This must be the first. This is the first time ever. Mandzukic. Why would you not start him? Why would you start Torres ahead of Mandzukic? Especially in the game again when you got defenders like I've got my cat next to me, by the way, so he's licking himself. But why would you start Torres against defenders like Dede and Samba? it's it's a funny one. Let's get Dede on off. Sorry for Adil ramming. Dede's just got that yellow card, so we're being slightly cautious. We don't want him to get sent off. So we don't really need anyone else out there. No one's extremely tired or extremely more tired than Dede, so might as well get Dede off and give him rest him up. Hazard. Oh, that's a nice free kick. You got to admit it. We've conceded 2 goals from set pieces, but that one you can literally do nothing about. I'm actually going to watch the replay for that as well. The wall just jumps late, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, it's a great shot and everything, but if the wall jumped at the right time, we would have blocked that. Which is a shame, but you know what? We didn't have the. We already had the goal against us, so the clean sheet didn't really matter too much. 5-2 is always a bit more of a entertaining game for the neutral. Torres is still up there actually. Pedro randomly heads it away. 5-2 is always better for the neutral, so I guess if there are any Arsenal fans watching, then it's at least been an exciting game for you to watch. That's something you can take from it. Alaba now. Alaba's done quite well stepping up into that midfield role. I don't want to say I'll put him there more often because I love him in the left back role. He's such a good player. I definitely recommend anyone getting him. The great thing about him is he's young and he'll grow even further. But yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember now. Oh well, we got the win, 5-2. That's all that really matters. Valencia gets man of the match. I definitely think he deserved that. You know, Falcao got the most goals, but Valencia got the assists and everything. So it's all very nice for him to get man of the match. Tottenham just dominated Chelsea really. Well, not dominated, but we had more of the game, more possession, more shots and stuff. City ended up winning, but Manchester United dropped points. With the draw, Arsenal dropped points. They're not too close to us though. Let's fast forward on. Chelsea obviously dropped points because we beat them. We've got Manchester United up next in midweek as well, which is going to be a really tough game. However, we are at home, so I think we can win it. It's a really helpful match for us to get because it means we can push even further ahead of Manchester United. Hope that City lose as well. That'd be good. But yeah, that was a good episode, wasn't it? 5-2. Was not expecting such a good performance from my players. You know, I was hoping for at least a 2-2 draw, just to make it exciting, have some goals for you guys. But we managed to get 5 goals in a 5-2 win. Let's take a look at the player stats first. And as you can see, Falcao's got 20 goals, Bale has 30 assists. That's insane. Bale has over double what Eden Hazard in second place of assists has. He does this every season, I swear, but he's just so good. Look, some of his stats are going back up again. Crossing's gone back up again. That never really should have gone down. Decisions has gone back up. For some reason, a load of his stats dropped, even though he's 25 and he's been playing every match. It doesn't make any sense, but oh well. He's still playing brilliantly, so we're still winning games, so I can't really complain too much. In terms of if I was to stay, I would love to bring in Shinji Kagawa, because I really like him in real life. Obviously in the game he's doing really well, so that's just someone I really like to bring in. Yeah, let's take a look at, see if there are any big matches. Liverpool won, Newcastle won. Yeah, pretty much all went to plan apart from Arsenal losing. United away at Everton is always a tough game really away at Everton, so a draw isn't really a terrible result for them. Yeah, I feel the top 7 is what the top 7 should be in real life, not necessarily in that order, but in terms of history and how good they are at the moment, these are probably the 7 biggest clubs in England ever, you know. I mean, like, realistically we'll be there now. Obviously Leeds, Nottingham Forest and other clubs have had really successful times, but I mean we're still in the top flight. Norwich weren't bad at one stage, were they? Which I want to take a West Ham also in the 60s, early 70s, they were quite good. with the Bobby Moore and everything. They won the FA Cup, which was obviously a really big competition back then. Never won the Premier League. Oh, that's Premier Division. Have they won Division 1? Or does that count as Division 1? I'm not sure. Obviously won their Championship. Obviously won League 1. That year, just the 1 year there. I guess I haven't been there all that often. Wow, I thought they had a bit of a better history than that Norwich. It's not a crap history. Yeah, there's Cavani's wage rise. Fair enough, it's in his contract. It's not like he's been moaning for a new contract or anything. He's earned it. Ben, I just want to check how good he is for my England. Yeah, he's doing really well this season. Anyway, I don't want to go on too long, so thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.